Good morning, cyber friends. Just a minute, man, coming at you again from Walk Studio and Studio B and C. We thank God for the journey. We thank God for life, health, and strength. And we thank you for all of you out there in the cyber world, your cyber friends, inner circle members. Y'all know who you are. I just come briefly to just announce, as y'all see in my title, is that New Salem CME, my first Sunday church, is going back in the sanctuary on today. Matter of fact, the pastor of New Salem is my friend and schoolmate. We all went to school together. Reverend Ernell Wilburn, and chairman of the steward board, the head chairman and head steward is Brother Fady Clark. And we are, all of us is planning on meeting back up there. And matter of fact, in about another couple of hours, we will be back at New Salem in the sanctuary after almost a 2-year run, my people. A 2-year run of being absent in the sanctuary. Needless to say that even though we were not in the sanctuary, we were never apart in spirit and in mind. Everybody stayed together, just as we did at Antioch. We stayed together on the church, on the phones, and the different technology. We used it to our advantage. And this morning, me and old brother 8 o'clock, we arrived the road to Benevolence, Georgia to go back to New Salem for the first time since first Sunday in March of 2020. And I think everybody's a little bit excited about that. And might as well, people, like I say, y'all, we, I was with another friend of mine, another pastor friend. He's a friend of mine. Me and him go way back in the day of the long time in the Cuthbert at the day company. We worked together. His name is Tyrone Lingo. And him and his wife, Betty, they got a ministry over in Albany, Georgia. I was just over there again on yesterday. Had a great talk. Hadn't talked with old Tyrone in a long time. Was glad to see him. Was very glad to see him. And it's just like we said, people need to stop fearing so much. That's what we need to stop doing. And not saying now you get stupid. Now we're not saying get stupid, but we need to stop fearing everything. If we say that we love God and that we know that what He says is true, then we ought to know that Jesus' word said no one can take us out of God's hand. So now if we believe that, look like to me we would act like it. Now I'm not saying don't act stupid. In other words, y'all, if the people want you to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you're not doing it for yourself, do it for others that you want them to feel safe. In other words, if you don't feel like you need a mask, that's one thing. But if you got to go around other people and they saying it's mandatory to wear a mask, wear your mask. If you got, get you some hand sanitizer, use that, do whatever it takes to keep, but I'm just saying, do not fear. I don't care what nobody says. You can't get me to fear because that's not of God. And so what we need to do, we need to take precautions, every precaution. In other words, to keep ourselves safe. But remember, whose hands we are in. We're in God's hands. So we're going to go back to the sanctuary, and we are happy to know that we are going back into the sanctuary. I went back in my home church back in July. On 4th of July, we went back in. And so far, so good. Everything has been very good. Nobody been complaining about no kind of illness whatsoever. Everybody seemed to be doing fine. And matter of fact, from what I can see, I'm an officer, I'm a deacon, I'm an elder, and also the musician, minister of music there. And I've been looking around, and I've seen, look like to me, everybody's still doing just fine. So let us praise God for that. Let us give Him all the praise. And let us keep on praying for God to break this thing, which He's going to do. It's just a matter of time, people. It's just a matter of time. I see a different agenda than a lot of people do, but I am not trying to force my opinion on nobody else. But you cannot force yours on me either, because see, everybody must bear your own burden. The Bible tells us that. So let us take precaution. In other words, don't put other people in harm's way. Respect what they wish also. If people don't want you around them without a mask on, well, put your mask on. If you don't want to put a mask on, stay up around them. Simply that. Just respect each other. That's all you got to do. Ain't no sense letting this stuff make us crazy. But let us respect the wishes of others. If they don't feel safe around you without a mask, then don't you go around them without a mask. You put a mask on. But if you refuse to want to wear a mask, then you stay around the people that, don't expose them, because you can make people believe like you. They have to believe like they want to believe, in whatever their belief system is, that's what it is. We just glad this morning, y'all, and I'm just going to cut it off right here. To a lot of the people, I haven't had a chance. I've been moving a little bit, and I thank God for being able to move a little bit. I got special people that I have not touched base with. I have not said anything to in a few days, but you know who you are. But y'all know I haven't forgotten about you. It just I hadn't had a chance to do it. So be on notice that you will receive some sort of greeting from me very, very soon, because I always keep y'all in my prayer. And so with that being said, Midi Man's going to go ahead on and get off this here video now and going to get ready to get the moving. And so we will see y'all when we see you. And we're going to say it like this here: whatever you get into, if God is not in it, get out of it, because it will come to nothing. Till the next video, next Bible study, whichever comes first. This is Midi Man saying peace and good morning.